Grandpa and Grandma Pilarczyk didn't only just take produce and eggs and chickens to the market in Cleveland, they sold it from their farm.
Well, there's a picture of, not only did her sons build her a house, but when she started the chicken farm, there's a picture of the barn being under construction.
Yeah, it was a chicken house. And they built it, the sons, Grandpa Tom, I guess all the boys, I don't know. They called them the boys. Grandpa and all of his brothers, they were the boys. The boys built the chicken coop. It was like a barn, it was big.
Yeah.
And it had a stone foundation, like it would be like 5 or 6 feet up.
Yeah.
And then it was lumber. And that was her huge chicken house that she could raise her chickens and eggs. And they had a huge following of people that would drive out from Cleveland to get their eggs and their chickens.
Okay.
And they'd drive up the driveway, and she would kill a chicken fresh for them. She would wring the chicken's neck, or I don't know, maybe she chopped him. I'm not sure about that. And then she'd take the feathers off and cut them up right there. And her kitchen always smelled like wet chicken feathers.
Oh my gosh. Well, I wonder how long it took her to actually butcher a chicken to give it to somebody.
She must have been good and fast, because they would come out for broilers and soup chickens.
And she would do it right there.
And they had a washing machine sitting out on the porch. And she, believe it or not, would use the washing machine to churn butter.
Really?
Yes. She'd churn butter in the washing machine. And I assumed, because Grandma Maggie told me that, I assumed that then they'd clean it out and use it for the laundry. I don't know. Maybe she had 2.
Wow.
Even the littlest kid had chores to do. And they would all get up and milk the cows. But then later they had electricity, and they had the automatic milking things that they would. And then, oh yeah, and I remember that too. One of the jobs to do in the morning for the little kids was to take the filled milk cans out to the end of the driveway, because they left them there, and then the dairy co-op truck would come and dump the milk into the truck.
Right.
And take it away. And their yard was filled with this wild, the back yard or fields was filled with this wild chamomile. And when the sun shone on there, it smelled like chamomile tea in their backyard. I always remember that. I love that.
Yeah.
That was nice.